So first of all, let me just say hi. My name is Mateo Arbeláez. I'm interviewing Gerardo Vera today, owner and founder of Blaze Camp Gym. So hello, Gerardo.
Hey, what's up?
All good.
Mateo and everybody watching. What's up?
So first of all, I mentioned Blaze Camp. So first of all, can you tell me a little bit more about yourself and what is Blaze Camp?
Yeah, so my wife and I, we founded and built and have been building a gym that is a transformation center. So the gym has your own nutrition coach, the training program that you need to be doing, and accountability. Those are the three pieces that we put together so that we can have something that helps people really make a change. And then what we have found is that if you sign up to a gym, it's always missing something. It's missing the nutrition piece or whatever. If you sign up to a nutritionist, it's missing the training and the accountability. And really, your friends and the accountability piece, the people that are supporting you, they don't really go with you to the gym, or they don't go with you to see what you're eating and any of that. So we kind of put all those things together and built our transformation center. So that's what we have for the past 10 years.
Yeah. It's been 10 years.
Been 10 years that we've been molding into the right business model and this way of helping people.
So it's just your wife and you?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are just, small business. You guys have been controlling most of the logistics, and mainly the marketing. So that you can mention that you're hands-on on everything.
Yes, we sometimes we hire firms, but we gotta, it's like when you do your own marketing and you have to operate the business, you can't do everything correct. So right now for training, I hired our first trainer employee. For marketing, we're starting to deviate and have a firm take care of the marketing, but everything has to be on the way of getting results, right? But yeah, that's what we're doing, all of it.
So just to dive in a little bit, can you provide like an overview of the gym current marketing strategy or tactics?
Yeah. So the first thing that we got to look at is a pipeline between somebody seeing who we are and somebody signing up. As soon as they sign up, they become a client, they start a different journey. But the marketing, the idea is first get people to see who you are and what you can offer. So we have to have a great offer that gets people attention. And it warrants them giving me their information so I can contact them. So that's one piece. What piece can I create so that people can give me their info? So I'm going to basically bribe them with a great offer so I can get their info. The second piece is now that person has to be nurtured in order for them to schedule an appointment and then to show up to the appointment and then to go through the process of the sale and the presentation. So our marketing process, it's really not by itself. Just the ads on Instagram and Facebook are the only things that have been working great for us. They work because we need to know a customer acquisition cost. So I need to know how much it costs me, as little as I can, to get somebody's information. And our marketing is based on that. A great offer that can get people's attention. They can give me their info at a very low cost.
So you said it, Facebook, and what was the other channel you said?
Instagram.
Instagram. So those are your two main channels.
Yes.
Do you use another channel, or have you tried another channel in the past that has not worked for you?
Yes, we've tried Google, we've tried YouTube, we've tried many different ones. Facebook and Instagram become the cheapest thing by far. Why? I get 45 leads every 7 days. We spend $50 a day. That comes up to $1,500 a month in marketing. If I don't have a cheap way of getting those leads, then each one of those leads is going to cost me a lot more money. And I don't know if they're going to sign up at the end of the day. So just to give you an idea, our customer acquisition cost, what it costs us to get one client, is $100, right? Then our lead cost, which is just to get a lead, is $7.70. If my lead cost goes to $25 or $35, right, then that would mean I could only get about 7 leads per week. That means I have less people coming to see me. That means I have less sales. So my customer acquisition cost goes to $500, right?
Yeah.
And if it costs me $500 to sign up somebody for $600, I didn't make any money. I made $100, and that goes to just paying the trainer to train them for the next 6 weeks. So it doesn't make any sense. This way of marketing with Instagram and Facebook that is cheaper, we have to find a cheaper way to get them so that we can do what's called customer finance marketing or customer finance acquisition. So that's it.
A lot of numbers. No, but it's
Yes,
cool.
sir.
I mean, just for one person to be controlling the whole thing, um, it seems that you've gotten a lot of experience with time looking at all those terms and what it's better for you and when you lose or when you make profit. And so I'm going back to that, like you were mentioning that you get, okay, so you say you get like 40 to 45 leads a week. So my question is, how do you identify or like you define your market or customer segments in your fitness industry? Like, how do you know who you target in those ads? Or is there like a certain person in your area that you think it's better to, or is gonna attract them to be in your gym? How do you generate those leads?
Right. So the first thing you got to look into is your industry, and the industry will give you an idea of what's the majority of the people that are financing the industry. Because I can't market to the wrong crowd. So the idea is the majority of the industry is male and female, right? So I market to male and female. And then I market to the age ranges of where there's the most investment in that industry. So in gyms, usually it's from 25 to 45 years old. That is the biggest investments, right? Meaning they spend a lot more money on that. For whatever reason, it could be for looking better, for dating somebody, for fitting into clothing, for whatever the reason may be. I don't put anything too specific because then I can miss out on a lot of people that I assume like that, but then a lot of people won't say it, so it won't show to them. So what I do is we just show between our our area of 3 to 5 miles, men and women,
Okay.
25 to 45, but we split test. How do we split test? Well, we try male and then we try female, right? Usually males is harder to get them into the door. But when they're in the door and they see the gym, they have the value and they buy more. So my customer acquisition cost is higher for the males. For women, it takes me a lot of people that register, a lot of women that register, but they don't all make the investment and the decision of I'm going to spend and I'm going to be here. So my customer acquisition cost is lower because I get a lot more easier leads. My lead cost is lower, but I have to funnel through more work. So the idea is you split test in between different things of the bigger pieces, and then you can go into the minimal. But in our industry, just male, female, between the ages of 25, 45 is the best way that we can identify.
Yeah. You don't keep it too specific, which is good.
Yep.
And you think when it comes to generating that conversion, it has been the toughest like process, like trying to get them to sign up. Like you get them, you generate the lead, they show up, but trying to get them to convert has been the toughest challenge for you.
Well, the conversion is about a 50%, so it's not bad. So if I right now I have about a 60% conversion. So out of
Nice.
every 10 people that walk in the door, I can close 6. The problem is not the conversion. The problem is really having the lead coming in the door. So you can get 45 leads, but you would need to get 50% of them to show up or at least to schedule. That's a big problem because they give you their info, but they didn't self-schedule. Our link, our marketing ad, when you click to register, it says, by the way, pick the date you want to come and see me. And then some people click the date and sign up, and some people don't. Also, I sometimes waste money because competition, other gyms in the area sign up to see my process. So they just tell me right away, no, my bad, I'm a trainer and I don't want anything to, I'm like, all right, well, thanks, appreciate it. Lost $8, you owe me lunch. But yeah, So the idea is the conversion is not the problem, is getting them in the door, which is the lead nurturing is the most important piece that we've found. So this is from our consulting firm is Gym Launch, and Gym Launch is the ones that are guiding us through all these numbers and experience, because the idea is if I have to spend my money learning how to market my gym, I'm going to waste a lot of money for being ignorant to what works and what doesn't. A firm, what it does is it spends thousands and thousands of hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars on ads every day. And it has already the experience to tell me, hey, those ads don't work. We have the ads that work the best for the lowest cost of customer acquisition. Run those. This is how you're going to do it, to call them and follow up on them. So that's why our process is like that.
So you say, so for you, mainly experience have gotten you to this situation, to this position where you already feel confident on what works and what doesn't?
Yes.
And you also, by the way, just question, do you follow any trends in the fitness industry, or for you it's more of let's make our own differentiated product or service, or my own trend that's gonna get audience, or you just want to follow whatever's going, viral at the moment?
Yeah, the best trends that you can follow are the trends that have been always there. So weight loss has always been there. Muscle building has always been there, right? Science-based, trainer that can help you get results, always been there. What hasn't been there is things like, oh, we're a CrossFit gym, or we're a gymnastics gym, or we're a yoga. Like those modalities can come and go. But people at the end of the day, the majority just want to look better naked, and they want to feel that by either losing fat or toning muscle. So for us is we follow the trends that are long-term trends. We don't follow the short-term trends. So if something just came up and every gym wants to be orange and every color of the wall is orange and that's the trend, we're not going to follow that. We're not going to follow small short-term trends.
That sounds,
yeah.
So you follow a traditional trend rather than the newest trend.
We don't have the money to waste on things that don't work.
Completely understood. And one more thing, what can you recommend to trainers that they're just starting their business, they're just trying to get clients, or they're opening a location? What's the best advice that you can give a pioneer in this industry?
Okay, if you're going to do anything with marketing, if you don't know your customer acquisition cost and the lifetime value of your client, you are not doing anything. You're not really going to grow. You're only going to be shooting in the dark. If you don't know your customer acquisition cost, what it costs you to get a client, it's like saying, I'm going to run a soccer game without any organized plays. That means that you're just going out there and just playing for fun. You can open up a business for fun. That's cool. But if you want to serve a purpose and make people better, you better be making money so that you can invest back into them and give a better service and a better product. If not, it's pretty selfish of me just to think, well, I want people to walk in the door and come and find me, so I'll just throw it out there, whatever. And that whatever usually gets you stagnant or losing all your investments. So you need to know your customer acquisition cost and your lifetime value. Those are super important, because if it costs me $50 to get a client that gives me 1,000, I can spend all the money in the world to keep getting that. I'm getting so much in a return. So I know that I 3x my return. So I don't have to worry about a marketing budget, because if I put 100, I get 300 back. If I put 500, I get 1,500 back. So the idea is, in marketing, if you can figure out how much it costs you to get one client to pay you and the lifetime value of that client, you can always keep financing by them giving you the money, because you 3x that or 4x that or 1,000x that through your marketing.
That sounds like a great advice. Lalo, I really appreciate, well, Gerardo, I just call him Lalo, by the way. Lalo and I know each other for a long time. So I really appreciate for you to coming back to my interview. I'm gonna put your social media, Lalo, and Instagram and in Facebook, Blaze Camp.
Yes,
And
sir.
thank you so much for coming. It was a pleasure having you. And anything else you want to say to the people?
Yes, one more thing. Just for people to say, oh, but you could put the athletes out there.
Okay.
I trained the fastest man in the world, a very famous million-follower guy. He put us on live on his training. He talked about our training, all that stuff. It didn't make me any money. That never transferred to more clients. So, yeah, if you have influencers, that might help. But understand that you still need to know your customer acquisition costs and your lifetime value of what they're paying you. So it doesn't matter too much on the fame and fortunes as far as like they're popular and all that stuff. That's cool. But I think a marketer has to be able to sell anything, whether it's popular or not. So thank you guys.